Following the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Cold War entered its second phase. The Soviet Union and its allies invaded Czechoslovakia to suppress the Prague Spring in 1968. In the same decade, 1960, the United States also faced internal problems. The Black Civil Rights Movement was begun and there were protests from the people over the war in Vietnam. The protests continued until a decade later with the purpose of encountering the use of nuclear weapons and with the benefit of nuclear disarmament, which resulted in the beginning of a global movement for peace and anti-nuclear war. The result of these events was the formation of Dayton's negotiations between the United States and the Soviet Union, which performed the formation of treaties and the use of nuclear weapons. In the third tense stage of Cold War, two significant incidents took place in the same year: the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan and the victory of the Islamic Revolution of Iran in 1979. Shortly after, the new Soviet leader Gorbachev ended the war with Afghanistan and stopped military support for its allies in Europe by carrying out the Glasnost and Perestroika reforms. Following Gorbachev's decision, in the first stage of Cold War, many revolutions occurred in the Eastern Bloc in 1989, which led to the overthrow of communist government. The Communist Party in the Soviet Union also gradually lost control over the country, and finally in December 1999, the Soviet Union was completely collapsed. Hence, it was the US that outstepped its opponents and won the Cold War.